Hey guys, what is up? This is Base Stared, and we are back in our Minecraft Survival Let's Play world. Today we are going to work on automating the farm. I'm working on a design, and I don't know if it's right or not, so I think I need to raise my water block up one level and have it sort of fall down a level to make it work right. So I'm going to show you how I plan on doing it, and then I may end up extending everything out this way, which is where it was. But first things first, I did find some slimes finally. I went exploring and found a slime bouncing around down here, and I'm going to show you where it is because I have since I found it, I've dug it out quite a lot to make it basically a fully functioning slime spawner, and you can hear him already. Maybe it's over here. I forget where it is all the time, but so before you guys get too up in arms as far as what's cheating and what's not cheating, whoop, creeper, crap, stupid creepers. Sorry, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, what's cheating and what's not cheating. What I did do was I did find a slime fair and square. So I found one fair and square, and then what I did do was, I'm not gonna lie, I did go to this website called Chunkbase, and I'll try to remember to put that in the description, but it's chunkbase.com. And yeah, they're everywhere. They're freaking annoying, to be perfectly honest. We have more slimes than we know what to do with now. But what I wanted to tell you was, so basically I was wandering through these caves. I found one slime just bouncing around being annoying. So I knew that I had found a slime chunk. So once I knew I found a slime chunk, I figured I had done it legit enough. I went ahead. I hear you, zombie. I went ahead and went to a place, like I said, called Chunkbase, and looked up my seed. And when I looked up my seed, then you can plug your seed in. And when you go there, when you're actually playing the game and you try this, you'll understand exactly what I mean. But once you look up your seed and you find out where the slime chunks are, then you basically just go through, you dig out enough of a space. And when I say enough of a space, take that to mean Chunkbase will show you how big the squares are, how big the actual chunks are, which I believe they're 16 by 16 or something like that. But at any rate, check it out, chunkbase.com. I did go through it legit. Like I said, I did find one. I found a slime all by himself, which meant that I had in fact found a slime chunk. And then I went to that utility called Chunkbase and figured out exactly where the there's another one. I have actually a couple of them dug out, to be honest. I found out exactly where the slime chunks were, and then I dug them out. So this whole square, perfect square that I've dug out, 3 high, is one. That square down there, 3 high, is another one. So that's how big the chunks are. And then down here, because it goes vertically from, I want to say from bedrock up to 39 or something like that. I can't remember what the top level is, but it goes from bedrock up to a certain height. And so basically what I am now is I'm underneath that same chunk that I was already in. So it's not a new chunk down here. Those slime chunks that you'll find, they extend from bedrock all the way up to, I think it's level 39, but as you can see, we didn't have any slime balls before, and just after I found a slime chunk, I dug it out so that it would start producing, basically give these guys a ton of spawnable blocks. And now I already have, well, okay, so I used one, I had 63, I got a whole another stack plus some, so pretty ridiculous. Anyways, I'm going to head back up to the top surface because what we're going to do is today we are going to work on throwing down a little bit of automation on the farm. So I'm going to show you guys kind of how I would go about it. This is not the way to do it. It's just a way to do it. So there's plenty of ways to skin this metaphorical cat, so to speak. But what we're going to do is use some redstone, use some repeaters, use some sticky pistons. I've already got a hopper down there, which you can see, and we'll get right to that. So let's run over here. First things first, you would need to make a hopper. So how do you go about making a hopper? Well, if you're going to make a hopper, sorry, I was actually thinking of making something else first, but a hopper would be, kind of looks like a V, and then you put a chest in the middle. Boom, hopper. I am going to need one of these, so I'm going to go ahead and make it. But that's how you make a hopper, and we'll get to what that does here in just a second. Then you would need some pistons. So pistons are 3 wood planks across the top, cobblestone down the side, like that. And I always get this wrong, so it's either, I think it's iron and then redstone. Boom. Perfect. So I do need, I already made 7 of them, so I'm not going to make another one of these, but this is how you make it. That's what the recipe looks like. So we'll chuck that stuff back in there. And then once you have a piston, you'll need a sticky piston, and I'll explain that here in a minute, as well as far as why you need a sticky piston. But to make a sticky piston, take your regular pistons, take your slime balls, stick those together. I think my thing is 8 across, so I was going to go ahead and make 7 more, giving me a total of 8. This is a redstone repeater, and I don't know whether I'll need one of these today or not, but if you're going to make a redstone repeater, I believe it is, let me think, like this, like that. Nope, I've missed something. Alright guys, yeah, I derped it up. It is like this, and then you put a piece of redstone in the middle. So this makes a repeater. I'll go ahead and make another one because I'll more than likely need more of them. But the repeaters are important. All these kind of redstone bits and bobs are important, and we'll get to why they're important as we go along with the build. So let's go ahead and get started by, whoops, nice. This is the place where our water is going to be sitting, and then this is the place where a piston is going to push up and block the water stream. Oh, good. Rain just in time. So if you don't know, if the sun's going down, you can sleep, and if it's raining, you can actually sleep. And the good news is, if it starts raining right before it's nighttime, you sleep, get rid of daytime, and it clears up the rain. 3, 2, 1, rain's gone. Awesome. So if you didn't know that when you sleep, it clears up the rain, there you go. That was a freebie. They're all freebies because I'm not getting paid for this business. Anyways, knock out these. I already dug this out a little bit. So this is where my pistons are going to sit, and I'll show you. Normally placing them from the top will make sure that your sticky end of the sticky piston is where you want it to be. Then on top of that, the reason we need sticky pistons, and I'll show you why. So I'm placing a block of dirt on here, and then I'm going to jump back down here and we'll show you why. I have another redstone torch. Let's just jam one of these down. So put a torch down. Oh, that's stupid. Good work, dummy. Put a torch down, and it raises that piston up. Okay, so if you didn't have a sticky piston, then when you break this torch, when you shut the signal off, I would say, so I shut the signal off, and you see how the block comes down with it. If you don't have a sticky piston, then when you break the torch and that piston shuts off, it will go ahead and push the block up, but then the block will stay there, and so it'll kind of be suspended. It won't be in the right place. So it won't do us any good to have to manually push this on and off, on and off, on and off. So and I've just realized something. I completely messed that up. So I'll show you why in just a second. It'll be painfully obvious because I really derped that up. My pistons actually need to be in the next line up. because I think it's because the water is going to be behind it. Anyways, I'll be right back. I'm going to place these down, and I'm going to get some more stuff squared away, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, and we are back, and before you complain too much about some crap that you're going to see around here, I'm going to get into that in the next episode as far as some obvious changes that have occurred in and around the world. Reason for that is it's actually been quite a long time since I made my last video, and by quite a long time I want to say it's been like 3 weeks or something, but I can't really remember. So yeah, I apologize, but anyways, I'm gonna jump right back in here where I left off, which is I finished up this top level, and I'll kind of show you what I'm doing, and then I'll cut to installing the next level. But here's our farm level right here. It's an 8x8 square. I decided to put this glass around here. This is to keep the wheat and stuff from getting trapped. And just to show you that this part works, go over here and flip this lever, dump the water, flushes it all down this way. You can tell the water is going to keep pushing. I plan on trying to do some sort of a timer to actually figure out how long that needs to stay on, but at this point right now it just I just keep it on until the stuff's all off, so whatever. And then it flows down this way in this water channel, and then what you'll see straight away is a hopper down here, and then a chest, so all my stuff is just collecting in here. I have 64 pieces of wheat, and all these seeds are still flowing in. So at any rate, I'm gonna head down here and I will show you how we did this, and we'll go from there. See you in just a second. Okay, so as you can see, we did go ahead and dig out this area underground, and I made it, what is this, from the dirt, it's like what, 1 2 3 4 blocks tall or something. 2 3 4, yeah, 4 blocks tall, and it's an 8x8 square again. And put some lighting down here, first off to keep mobs from spawning, and secondly because I believe the wheat does like the light. And I'm just trying to show you what the kind of the process I went through upstairs, because you guys didn't get to see that for a variety of reasons. But anyway, so I placed down 8 hoppers with pistons, sticky pistons. And if you don't know how to make a sticky piston, basically pretend this is a piston and pretend this is a slime ball, which it is. Then if you put a piston in here and a slime ball, you'll be able to make sticky pistons. So that's how I went about making these. Then right above these, I'm going to go ahead and put some more dirt. And again, you'll see why when we get a little further. And then right here, I'm going to need some glowstone. And you don't need to worry about the fact that these are joining up. In fact, you'll want them to. And then what I'm going to need to do is get a, let's see, I will need a glowstone torch for now. A redstone torch, I mean. Redstone. I called it glowstone, and I just realized that. It's redstone. So, here's what we're talking about. So, I just put this redstone down. I have all of these repeaters. And the repeaters are nice because if you don't know about redstone, you get 15 blocks of travel for these redstone dusts. And I'm probably going to call it glowstone like a million times. Anyways, this is really easy for plugging that signal directly into a piston. And here's what I'm talking about. Watch when I break this cycle down here. Let's break that up. And you'll see the blocks all came down with the pistons. If I had a regular piston in here, it wouldn't happen. But I want those to stay up, because what I'm going to do on this back side here is build a water wall. And I'll explain a little bit more about what I mean. That's exactly not where I want it. I want one there and there. it's kind of be tricky to build a little bit underground, so you just have to stick with it and figure out what the best way to do it is. Turns out I should have made that a little bit bigger, which is totally unfortunate. Let me see what I can do to figure this out. I can just walk on here. I'll have to jump, which means I'm going to break some crops, but whatever. So normally what you would do is, I guess actually this is already grown. Sorry, hate to go flip-flopping back and forth here, but get off of there. What I can do to make this a little easier is drop those. Let's put some torches down here because it's dark. And I know it sounds like I'm all over the place, but I really was trying to do this on the fly, and it really has been like a month. So I'm not going to worry too much about this wheat getting washed away because it's going to happen anyways. But what you can do is place a block here, some water, and then, oh boo, that won't work. Wow, I really am noobing it up here. Promise you we're going to get it here, fellas. Watch this. Okay, and that there. Those are going to go back up. We'll break these crops, but it won't really matter. So, to do this, you will grab put a block of water there, and then you put a block of water in. Oh, this is going to be so hard to see. Okay, this will make it easier for you guys to see. Okay, so I placed a water there. I'm going to place a water here. Then I can grab this water, because it's now infinite. And I can place it right here. And I can grab this water. I can place it here. And I can grab this water, place it here. And then this one here. So on and so forth. You basically just keep skipping back and forth one block. And now what I have is all of these. Oh, that didn't work at all. All these should be infinite water sources. Brilliant. Anyways, let's go ahead and break these back. Just a second. Okay, so broke that back up and have all the water back here, and then what happens is normally this is going to be tied to a lever. I'm not going to worry about it too much just yet. I'll hit this switch or lever. It's going to drop all the pistons. Oh, oh, that was dumb. You have to be really careful with water, because if not, then you look like a gigantic jackass. Hang on. There. Boom. And what do I do over here? Did I fix this one? I did fix this one, sort of. I didn't need that lock anyways. So, there we go. Just like up top, it's all going to get pushed down to the end. Just like up top, it's going to all get pushed over here. Unlike just up top right there, you see it all was mounded up because I don't have my collection method yet. So let's, for the sake of ease, let's go ahead and put that there so we can stop the piston, or put the pistons back up, stop the water. And then what I did, oh, hang on, gotta run up here real quick. Oh, it's dark time. Dark time. Probably gonna get killed. Anybody see anything? Any baddies? I'm not really looking for baddies, so whatever. So what I did was, I need a chest. That's why I came up here real quick. Grab chest. Make one more here. Put this down here. Reason for that, this is just gonna be, take that with us. This is just gonna be quick. I'm gonna get in the hole, really. So, what you, oh, I thought that was broken dirt. What you'll do is, you'll take your, I put my chest usually here on the end. And then what I like to do is break this one back. And I'll show you why in a second. But I'm gonna put the chest right here. And then to make this work, you have to shift click. Oh, it's going to be so much easier without this water. There. Okay, sorry. To make this work, what you have to do is you get a hopper, you shift click on the chest. So you hold shift, right click on the chest, it's going to place it. Now, what you're not seeing, let's give you a little behind the scenes tour here. Because what you're not seeing from just doing that, I don't know if you'll see it now, I still can't see it, is when you shift click, you'll notice this little nub right here. Let's break that up and do it again. If I were just to place this hopper, let's say I did this. Okay, look. You see this little nub right here? This means this hopper is trying to feed into this cobblestone block, which does a whole lot of nothing. If you chuck some stuff in here, right? Oh, that was stupid. Get in the hopper. Get in the hopper. What the hell's wrong with you? No! There we go. So it's still in the hopper, right? Not going anywhere, which makes it pretty much useless because the hopper's just going to hold stuff. But no, I won't stop doing it. So, you break that up. You break that up, and you push shift click on the chest, and now we got the little porthole there that goes right in the chest. So now if I chuck some random stuff in there, still a few of these. Okay, you'll notice they're all gone. I'm not picking them up. I had 21. I've chucked them all in here. Right now I'm down to 12 or whatever. But they're all in here, or they're all going in here. So, awesome. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's chuck this crap back in here because if we leave holes like this, bad things happen. We'll break this back up. And just for the sake of showing you one more way, all that junk's going to flow down here. Oh, nope, because I didn't make it into the water. So that was stupid. All this junk's going to flow down here into the water. It's gonna. What? What? I just got ambushed. What the hell just happened? Creepers. Stupid creepers. That's why we hate creepers, fellas. Anyways, so I'm gonna leave you guys here. I'll be patching this up. I'll just show you that it worked. There's all my stakes. And I'm gonna leave you guys here for now. I'm gonna fix up our little mess up here, and then we'll go from there. I'll see you in the next episode, and I promise you I will take you on a little tour and show you all the junk I have going on, all the upgrades and everything else I have going on. But please do hit that like button. It does help, showing me a ton of support as far as the series is concerned. Subscribe for some future content. Definitely leave me some comments below about stuff that you like to see and stuff you don't like to see. And I will see you next time. This is Base Stared, and I'm out.